I've always been surrounded by fabric and a lot of color. My childhood experience was very unique because I grew up basically in a house that started with no kids, then suddenly it had tons of kids and tons of fabric and creativity coming from a mom who was a designer. The house was never short of anything but chaotic and colorful and creative. And I would always be confused when I went to other people's houses because I couldn't find the studio, and I just thought that was something that everyone had in their house. I decided to leave my hometown in Nashville, Tennessee to go to New York and study fashion. It was a big decision, but one that I was prepared to make because I kind of wanted to separate myself from my family life and kind of discover myself as an individual and kind of push my boundaries and see how far I could go and like what I could do with my creative side. My personal style is very eclectic. I love mixing vintage things with modern things. I'm never sort of wearing like the same thing all the time. It's definitely always mixing and matching and all over the place. My personal style influences what I create in that it's the fact that it's all over the place sort of translates into my doodles, and from there goes onto the fabric or just anything that I'm making at the time. It's just like I'm all about like mixing colors, mixing different prints, and just making sure that I'm never making something the same as something I've made before or something I've seen before. It's so exciting and encouraging for people to be buying my fabrics because in that way the creative process doesn't end when I make the fabric. It gets translated through tons of people's different interpretations of what they can make with a design process that started with me, and then it's kind of endless and it's super amazing and exciting. And I'm so excited to see what you guys make with my fabrics.